We were socialized and conditioned in that Western world of efficient propaganda. And you and me were both two people who got out of it. So we have a very good smell. We can smell. We have a very good nose for Western propaganda. And it's extremely painful to see that so much of it is still hypnotizing even people in China.
There has been a concerted, organized campaign with money and resources, and including human resources behind it, to spread the Washington Consensus economic ideology, to spread the view of the U.S. as, a beacon of democracy and human rights and blah, 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 and all that stuff. So it should be unsurprising when we see that those efforts have had some success, and it should spur us into doing whatever we can to spread a more accurate narrative understanding.
Considering China's reaction to many of the things that are happening around the world and not connecting it, that's what I feel, not connecting it to eventually China itself. For example, when Libya falls, when Syria falls, when Iran is attacked, these things are eventually domino blocks that eventually drop against China. That's really what I think. And it seems that lots of Chinese are not aware of this. Really, lots of Chinese are not aware of this, and they still have often a very pro-Western stance in all these international conflicts. And there is a gap. But when you have your people thinking like that, you are literally supporting reproducing imperialism. Because if you have a population with an anti-Palestinian opinion, with a pro-Israeli opinion, you will have a population that does not care that bad stuff happens to the Palestinians and not to the Israelis. And you will have a population that is not aware that these dynamics eventually will harm China itself.
Yeah, I mean, if you take a rosy view of what the U.S. government wants for China, it would be the exact same rhetoric as was used by U.S. government elites after the collapse of the USSR and the just utter devastation that Russia was thrown into as a result of its reforms, transitioning into capitalism. That's what they have planned for China.
China and many other parts of the global south need to stop relying on Western information.